Blasting through time, a history of shooting games. All right, everybody, let's talk shooting games. From their humble beginnings to the massive, action-packed behemoths they are today, these games have always been about one thing: pure adrenaline-pumping fun. We're talking about blasting your way through levels, taking down enemies, and feeling like an absolute boss. But where did it all begin? Well, hold on to your hats because we're going on a trip down memory lane. It all started way back in the arcades with games like Space Invaders and Galaxian. Remember those? Simple graphics, simple gameplay, but oh so addictive. You'd spend hours pumping quarters into those machines trying to beat your high score. Then came the game changer Doom. This bad boy blew everyone's minds with its revolutionary 3D graphics, intense action, and terrifying demons. Doom wasn't just a game, it was an experience. It paved the way for a whole new breed of shooters like Quake and Half-Life, each pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Fast forward to today, and we've got franchises like Call of Duty and Battlefield offering massive battles, stunning graphics, and enough explosions to make Michael Bay jealous. It's been a wild ride and it's only getting better, so buckle up, because we're about to dive into the exciting world of shooting games. From pixels to polygons, the evolution of graphics. One of the most amazing things about shooting games is how far the graphics have come. I mean, we've gone from those blocky, pixelated sprites of the early days to jaw-droppingly realistic environments and characters. It's insane! Remember the first time you saw Doom 3 or Half-Life 2? The lighting, the textures, the way the characters moved, it was like stepping into a whole new world. And now, with games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead Redemption 2, the level of detail is just mind-blowing. But it's not just about realism though. Some of the best-looking shooters out there embrace a more stylized approach, like the cel-shaded graphics of Borderlands or the vibrant colors of Sunset Overdrive. No matter your preference, there's a shooting game out there that's visually stunning. Lock and load gameplay, that packs a punch. Of course, graphics aren't everything. A great shooting game needs to feel good to play, and that's where the gameplay comes in. From the tight controls of Halo to the fast-paced action of Doom Eternal, developers have been constantly innovating to create the most satisfying and immersive experiences possible. We've seen it all: regenerating health, two-weapon systems, cover mechanics, and even parkour-infused movement systems. Each new innovation has added another layer of depth and strategy to the genre, keeping things fresh and exciting. Remember the first time you pulled off a perfect headshot in Counter-Strike or a rocket jump in Quake? That feeling of mastery, of outsmarting your opponents, is what keeps us coming back for more. And let's not forget the weapons. From classic shotguns and assault rifles to insane futuristic blasters and energy swords, shooting games have given us some of the most iconic and satisfying weapons in gaming history. More than just shooting, the rise of story-driven shooters. For a long time, shooting games were all about action. But in recent years, we've seen a rise in story-driven shooters that rival the narratives of even the best movies and TV shows. Games like The Last of Us and BioShock have proven that shooting games can be so much more than just mindless action. They can tell compelling stories, explore complex themes, and make us think about the world around us. These games immerse us in their worlds, introducing us to unforgettable characters and making us care about what happens to them. We're not just shooting our way through levels anymore. We're experiencing a story, connecting with the characters and feeling their emotions. And it's not just about single-player experiences either. Games like Overwatch and Apex Legends have shown that even multiplayer shooters can have rich lore and compelling characters, adding a whole new layer of depth to the gameplay. Section 5. From arcades to esports, the multiplayer revolution. Speaking of multiplayer, let's talk about how it revolutionized the world of shooting games. Remember the days of huddling around a split-screen TV with your friends, battling it out in GoldenEye 007 or Perfect Dark? Those were the days. But then came online gaming, and everything changed. Suddenly, we could connect with players from all over the world, testing our skills against the best of the best. Games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and Halo 3 became global phenomena, with millions of players logging in every day to compete. The rise of online multiplayer also led to the birth of esports, where professional gamers compete for huge prizes and worldwide recognition. Shooting games like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Overwatch, and Call of Duty are some of the biggest esports in the world, with millions of fans tuning in to watch the action unfold. Section 6. shooting for glory, the world of competitive gaming. Esports has become a global phenomenon, and shooting games are leading the charge. We're talking about massive tournaments, packed stadiums, and millions of dollars on the line. These pro gamers are the real deal, putting in countless hours to hone their skills and become the best of the best. Watching them play is like watching a masterclass in strategy, teamwork, and lightning-fast reflexes. One minute you're on the edge of your seat, the next you're jumping out of your chair, cheering as your favorite team pulls off an impossible victory. But it's not just about the pros. Esports has created a whole ecosystem around it, with streamers, YouTubers, and analysts providing insights, entertainment, and a sense of community for gamers everywhere. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore competitor, there's a place for you in the world of esports. Section 7. Beyond the controller, the cultural impact of shooters. Shooting games have had a massive impact on popular culture way beyond the world of gaming. We're talking movies, TV shows, music, even fashion. Remember the Doom movie with The Rock? Or the iconic Master Chief helmet from Halo? Shooting games have become so ingrained in our culture that you see references everywhere. They've influenced the way action movies are filmed, the way stories are told, and even the way we think about technology and warfare. But beyond the entertainment aspect, shooting games have also sparked important conversations about violence in media and the role of gaming in society. It's a complex issue, but one that's important to discuss and understand. Section 8. Top 5 must-play shooters of 2024. Alright everyone, enough talk, let's get to the good stuff, the games themselves. 2024 is shaping up to be an incredible year for shooting games, with tons of awesome titles to choose from. But if you had to pick just 5, these are the ones you absolutely cannot miss. Number 1. Starfield. Bethesda's highly anticipated space RPG promises a sprawling galaxy to explore, countless quests to complete, and of course plenty of shooting action. Get ready to customize your spaceship, assemble your crew, and blast off into the unknown. Number 2. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. This atmospheric survival horror shooter drops you into the heart of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, where you'll face mutated creatures, dangerous anomalies, and other survivors all vying for control. Explore the desolate landscape, scavenge for supplies, and try to survive in this unforgiving world. Number 3. Atomic Heart. This alternate history shooter takes place in a retro-futuristic Soviet Union where robots have gone haywire. Expect intense action, crazy weapons, and a healthy dose of dark humor. Number 4. ARC Raiders. This free-to-play cooperative shooter pits you and your friends against a relentless robotic threat from space. Work together to scavenge resources, build defenses, and take down massive enemy bosses. And finally, number 5, Redfall. From the creators of Prey and Dishonored comes this open-world cooperative shooter where you'll face off against legions of vampires. Choose your hero, master their unique abilities, and work together to drive the bloodsuckers back into the shadows. Get ready for an epic year of action. Section 9. The future of shooting games. What's next? So, what does the future hold for shooting games? With technology constantly evolving, the possibilities are endless. We can expect even more immersive experiences, with virtual reality and augmented reality blurring the lines between the game world and our own. Imagine strapping on a VR headset and stepping onto the battlefields of the future, feeling every bullet whiz past your head, or using augmented reality to turn your living room into a zombie-infested war zone. But even beyond new technology, there's always room for innovation in gameplay, storytelling, and multiplayer experiences. We might see a resurgence of classic arena shooters, or maybe something entirely new that we haven't even imagined yet. Section 10. Why we love shooters. The enduring appeal. So what is it about shooting games that keeps us coming back for more? Why are they so popular, even after all these years? Well, for starters, they're just plain fun. There's something inherently satisfying about blasting your way through enemies, mastering different weapons, and coming out on top. It's a great way to relieve stress, let off some steam, and feel like a total badass. But shooting games are more than just mindless action. They challenge our reflexes, test our strategic thinking, and require us to work together as a team in multiplayer modes. They can be both exhilarating and mentally stimulating, offering a unique blend of action, strategy, and social interaction. And let's not forget the escapism they provide. Shooting games transport us to different worlds, whether it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland, a futuristic cityscape, or a galaxy far, far away. They allow us to step into the shoes of different characters, experience different stories, and escape from the everyday for a little while. Section 11. Ready, aim, game on. Your shooting adventure awaits. So there you have it, folks. The world of shooting games is vast, varied, and always evolving. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer eager to jump in, there's a game out there for you. So what are you waiting for? Grab your controller, pick a game, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. The battlefield awaits.